We want you to join in by sending your tweets, pro or con. We're fine with a little sarcasm as long as it's funny. Keep it light, keep it in bounds.
Skip isn't okay with it, though. He's gonna reach out directly on his burner account.
Right now at hashtag Undisputed Live.
He's got a little bit of KD in it.
This is from Ocho Cinco, not that Ocho Cinco. This says, Sherman got to be upset. People are tweeting about Skip's and Keyshawn's swag and not him. I don't think he's upset.
Sherman might be the best dressed
on
the show.
Swag. Right. I'm pretty good. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he's got that.
You know,
yeah.
But I appreciate your concern.
Sherman's looking fresh to death, as always. He looks like a little bit of Shannon.
Keyshawn just got the quote-unquote look. Prayers up, Key. I'm talking about the Sherman.
Look at that
I've
face.
gotten it before. I know that look. Yeah.
I can't control
you know what?
my
I don't
face.
think Keyshawn's
I don't think he's
concerned
worried
at all about that. And finally, it's funny. Somebody said to me in the break right now, nobody in the world would take Joe Burrow over Patrick Mahomes. This happens to be JP. I don't know where JP is, but he's in this world. I don't think he's on Mars. He says, I love the new show. You guys are great. And yes, I'm taking Joey B, which is Joe Burrow, over Patrick Mahomes any day of the week.
And JP's going to take a seat.
That's Skip's burner account. Now we know it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's not Skip's burner account. What it is
he's got a couple.
Supporter on top of a Joe Burrow Cincinnati Bengals supporter.
That's fair.
That's all.
That's fair.
Cincinnati Bengals wouldn't take Joe Burrow over Patrick Mahomes. The Bengals,
that's true. I think if they offered Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, God,
you know what? That might have been from a Chiefs fan.
They might offer Burrow and Chase.
You just don't know. Okay, here we go again. Giannis has again been making noise about whether or not he'll re-sign with the Bucks 2 years from now. That he needs Bucks management to continue to show him it will build a championship contender around him. And of course, this has created.
Well, to be honest, injuries have throttled Giannis the last 2 years.
Lakers and
out of
the
a
New York
championship.
Knicks will be first in line for Giannis.
I think they win 7 games with the Celtics without Chris Middleton.
I'm sitting across from two former NFL stars who grew up
obviously,
here in
if they have Chris
LA,
Middleton,
which means both are
one
Lakers
of those 4
fans.
games they lost.
Keyshawn, you first. Is it a foregone conclusion Giannis eventually
And then last year,
winds
Giannis literally
up
landed
with
on
the
his back.
Lakers in Hollywood?
For my magic dust, yes.
Yes.
100%. Think about it. We talked about LeBron James coming to L.A. for 2 years.
Agreed.
Did it not happen?
Seemed like 10 years, but
yes,
go ahead.
but it happened.
Yes.
And when you think about Los Angeles, one, it's the Lakers. And I know, and everybody don't want to play for the Lakers. No, they do. I started this show out by talking about the Cowboys, the Yankees, the Lakers.
And on this, I agree.
People want to be in the purple and gold. There's just something magical about it. When we want big stars, we want them. We get them. We get them. We get them. We want LeBron James, we get him. We want Will Chamberlain, we get him. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we get him. I mean, it's just, we traded, we got Powell, whatever the case may be.
O'Neal.
Shaq, we wanted, and guess what Dr. Bus did? They don't want to give you the $100 million, no problem. We're going to give you 100 plus. Come on over here with us. And that, so when you look at it, Giannis is an international star. What is Los Angeles and what is New York? International. It ain't Milwaukee. No disrespect to Milwaukee or anything like that, but it's not Milwaukee. Okay? There's something to be said about wearing the purple and the gold. Yeah, two NBA titles in Milwaukee, 17 in L.A. You can be part of the 19th, because we're going to get one soon here.
Yeah, but what's more special being one? He could be a Kareem 2.0, though. That'd be kind of cool.
Now, look,
Bucks,
it's
Lakers.
2 years from now, a million things could happen. But if we
There's something
were
to be
to
said
get
being
Giannis,
only
and
one
we
of
were
2
to
people to win a
entertain that
championship, like
seriously,
be the driving
and
force of a
Mark Stein,
championship in
fabulous
Milwaukee, though.
reporter.
It's probably more important.
He's not just throwing it against the wall
Winning
and
the
hope to
18th
stick.
championship
He's
is
one of the best.
One of the best. He got it somewhere. He's saying it because it's true. And if it happens, then hey, man.
Look, we talking about Giannis, so right now I got to keep it a buck. You see what I did there? In Lakerland, you got to be a superstar. Like, if there's a top 20 player available at any point in time in the Lakers' history, they're going to be involved
discussion.
in. There's so many jerseys hanging up in the rafters. There's so much history. Great big men. LeBron had to come. He talked about why he came, because of the star power in L.A. Kobe Bean Bryant, rest in peace. Star power in L.A. If there's a great player, we're going to be involved. But you know what I think is going to happen? Because he got 2 years. You saying this, Giannis, nobody wants to come to Milwaukee as is. So now you're saying I may not even be here. How are you going to expect another superstar to come commit to a future with you? But you know what you're doing? You're alerting the Milwaukee Bucks, hey, might be time to move me early.
Yeah.
And what do the Lakers have that they can move? Anthony Davis just signed a contract. Their numbers probably match up just right. And it's the kind of thing Rob Pelinka would do. You can't do it till December because he just signed an extension. But is that something that could happen? Giannis and LeBron James, there's potential there. I'm not saying it could happen. I haven't heard anything.
If it was just straight up Giannis,
but I'm just saying
480, then obviously the Lakers would
the kind of stuff we expect.
They'd have to be title favorites.
For Giannis, that'd be the kind of move.
Because their biggest issue is AD doesn't. I mean, LeBron doesn't stay healthy either, but he's older. I mean, AD is young and he's still
great player in the National Basketball
is always damaged.
Association. LeBron gets to play with arguably, debatably the best player in basketball right now. Again, and you get more star power in LA. I think it makes sense.
Whether he come now or later, we certainly will take him.
Right.
By the way, once upon a time, long ago, far away. This guy named Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was playing for the Bucks, and all of a sudden he's playing for the Lakers. And I'm saying, how did that happen? And the Lakers gave like Junior Bridgman, and that was about it. It's like not fair. Right. It's rigged. It just feels like whoever that guy is at the time is going to. Where would you be without Kareem?
Right.
Like how many of those banners?
Where would Magic be without Kareem?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Doesn't mean anything though, right? Kareem.
I can't stand these Magic and Curry debates because
Kareem
it's
played
like
his time, and then we went on to win championships since then. We won
where do you put Magic?
4
or 5 on the all-time great ever
list?
list?
When you look at it,
and they had 2 of the top 5
was
ever.
To land in Los Angeles,
and Kareem's like 3.
Anthony Davis makes some.
And Magic's either 4 or 5.
Makes some sense.
On the same team, of course they won a bunch of championships.
Giannis would be.
Take any other 2 from the top 5 and put them together.
Arguably the most popular
LeBron and
guy
Kareem.
in the NBA
Yeah, right.
in Los Angeles. Because of the
MJ and
international
Kareem.
piece.
Yep.
The
Magic
NBA
and
is an international.
MJ.
And if you're in Los Angeles and you're Giannis and you playing at the level and the expectations and winning championship after championship, the lure, the movies, just all sorts
Curry's
of stuff.
best teammate has been Durant, and Durant is.
And I talked about it a while ago at another network about
like
how Giannis
17,
when he
16
signed that
ever,
extension the
18,
first time around, wouldn't
somewhere up there.
be in Milwaukee through it. He just wouldn't.
And
be.
Curry's in
You
the
could
top
just tell.
10 now,
You could tell that
debatably.
at some point, the New York, LA marketplace would get to him.
You just think about how often do you see Giannis in commercials? How often do you see Giannis outside of playing for the Milwaukee Bucks?
And one last thing on Magic, that rookie year he had playing center in the NBA Finals.
I got it.
I'm pretty sure they had Jamal Wilkes score 37 in Game 6 to seal the deal.
Able to play in virtual
and I thought I read somewhere else that there was
small media.
that Kareem was injured, but he was still playing.
For that matter. But
and he had like a hobbled
sometimes a little thin
29 and 10 game.
Prickly, a little salty, real quick with the media. Better be careful. You better be careful what you wish for because you come here, as you know about New York and LA markets, because you played in both of them. All of a sudden, you can't get away with that on a nightly basis here the way you can in Milwaukee, where they're just down on their knees saying, please don't leave.
But guess what?
Right?
Guess what cures all that? Winning. Because if you win, I don't care about what the media says.
Okay.
I can snap back at you, Skip, because I just gave you 30, 12, and 9. So I can snap back at you.
And you know what they're trying to figure out a way to do right now in LA? How to keep LeBron and how to keep him happy. You know what one thing would do?
The only thing to keep LeBron is if
he's like 43 now.
Look,
I know.
Right now he's timeless.
He only cares about where his son's going to go play, if he even can play after the heart attack he had.
But the difference between Anthony Davis and Giannis is that Giannis plays. Giannis does not miss very many games.
I think that doesn't set him back like
He
that kill
doesn't miss
LeBron.
games, but he misses a whole lot of free.
Or at least kill those hopes.
We can't do that. But what I'm saying is you can extend LeBron James's time in LA longer, and I think Giannis has matured. Giannis, there are press conferences out there that are viral of Giannis speaking about his humility and why he's humble, I think he's built.
Giannis to LA, you heard it here first.
Yeah, and last. Coming up, this might be my favorite segment of the day.
There's no way they trade Anthony Davis, or there's no way Milwaukee accepts a trade straight up for Anthony Davis and Giannis. But if it were to happen, Lakers are running through the West. They're running through the NBA. It's just unfair. Because you're essentially replacing Chris Middleton with LeBron.
Subway refreshed everything. And